and I am headed into my office today to do a little bit of cleaning and to go look and see what they've done at the research space, and just kind of try to get back into the groove a little bit. I've got to get some stuff organized on my online class, and because I am teaching an overload apparently, and just kind of get caught up with what's going on. Plus there's a little yarny something in my mailbox today that has to do with the project we're doing at the university, so I'll tell you all about that when I get there. Well, back to campus here. Start getting ready. Red bud tree. Get it into my office. Oh, office, sweet office. I've already set my stuff down. Went and tracked down the yarn for the project that I am working on. It got sent to the dean's office. But anyway, I'll show you all what I've got here. It is something that our honors college is doing. It's called the Tempestry Project, and it's about a year's worth of daily high temperatures, and the it's got you can do a knit version or and then what they've done is they've looked up Conway, Arkansas, and I don't know if I'm doing what dates I'm supposed to be doing. But anyway, so they've looked up the temperatures for the whole time. This is 1925, I guess. Wonder if I'm supposed to knit. I guess I'm supposed to knit all of 1925. Anyway, so I need to go back and look at my, I guess we're doing the knit garter stitch version. And circular needles. Yeah. So anyway, so we're using, here's our little color guide for all the different temperatures. And the samples, and then here's all the yarn. It looks like they got knit picks, wool of the Andes. So all the different colors are down in there. So I am knitting 1925. So this is for our honors college to show how the temperatures have changed over time. So this should be fun. Well, I've got my office pretty well straightened up here. I've got to take some canning jars home. I'm taking the first wave home and some dog treats today. These are all former papers. You have to keep our previous semester papers. I think it is for 2 or 3 years, just in case there's any questions about a grade, and then we can dispose of them. My whiteboard, then all my bookshelves here. Got lots of stuff on those. Probably should go through these all again at some point and discard what I don't need. So, but anyway, so, yeah, so just my bookshelves, and then this is my counter back here that usually ends up getting really piled up over the course of the semester because I put my papers that I need to grade and everything on it. And then of course my desk. So I love this desk. Mr. Allen got this for me. It is a adjustable height desk because my wrists were bothering me, so he got this for me so that we could adjust the height to suit my particular typing style so I don't have problems with my wrists. Yep, and then just some stuff on the board I got to keep up with and everything. So, okay. Well, that's pretty much, yes, that's a little mummy in my office because it's Halloween, y'all. Always Halloween. Anyway, so, yeah, so this is my office. It's straightened up and ready to go for the new semester. Mr. Allen, our lab supervisor, his wife is an excellent baker, and we're her test bed for her recipes. This one looks like a chocolate chip banana cupcake. I'll have to try one of those. Looks pretty delicious. Okay, well, I'm home. I made my feed store run, and I am gonna give everybody some water. It is very hot here today again. We are under an excessive heat warning until tomorrow evening. So I'm gonna get everybody some cool water again today like I did yesterday. and then try to lay low, basically. Stopped at the feed store, and one of the men that works at the feed store, his daughter actually attends the university where I work, and he had some questions, or so there was some confusion about her tuition bill, so I was actually able to get him some answers for that while I was driving home, which was kind of nice. Look out, kitties. And it's good to be able to help people out a little bit, you know. Because that's what it takes in this world, is everybody kind of working together. And trying to water this plant up here on my porch. Poor thing is in desperate need of some water. But anyway, so I was actually able to get him some answers on his daughter's tuition bill, and called my dean's office, and they were able to answer my questions. So then I contacted my friend Cassie, who works at the feed store, and she had him call me. So it was a little bit of a chain there of people to get the answers, but we did it. So I'm letting the hot water run out of my hose here as I'm walking over to water the ducks. Get them some good cool water. And we'll get on with getting everybody some cold water and then head into that mud. Good, Penny? Oh yes, that's good mud. That's some good mud, good cool mud. Yes, ma'am. Oh yes, gotta get it all over you. Scratch that booty. Get y'all some cool water too. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Halloween goodness right here. This is from my friend Carrie, and she is in New Jersey. She is Long Night Moon Dye Works, and this is one of her Halloween colorways called This Is Halloween, and boy, she has nailed it. This is gorgeous. And I'm so thankful that you're my friend, Carrie, and thank you for this wonderful birthday present. You know me right down to the ground. This is perfect. That is just too much. I love that. That's going to be awesome. So anyway, Long Night Moon Dye Works. Check her out. She's on Etsy. She has an Etsy shop. Sorry, Baxter's about to turn my water over here. She has an Etsy shop, and I've talked about her before. But check her out. She is just, I love that. Thanks, Carrie. And hi, Petey and Sammy. Pups. Hi, Lacey. Hi. I gave you some food. You had a yogurt and some cheese. And here's Baxter. I'm working on my Tempestry project here. I got started on it. Baxter, of course, is helping me, and Willie's got to be here too. I'm watching numbers as usual. So I am on, let's see, what day am I on? I am on January 10th of 1925. So the way this works is sometimes you have to do it on circular needles, because sometimes you have to slide back the other way and purl back on a row to get the colors right. But here we go, off and running. So I put a stitch marker on the odd numbered side. So I knit the odd numbered things if the stitch marker is facing me. And if the stitch marker is facing me, it's even, I have to purl. And that keeps everything in a garter stitch. So, alright, off and running. Hi guys, got lots of help. Lots of help. This is why you never walk out in the garden without a bucket this time of year. I just made do with my shirt tail, but I got it done. Well, I got all my pumpkins scooped out. Here's the shells. Of course, the dogs are all here wanting a little bite. So I'm going to put this in the freezer and take the scraps out to the chickens. Okay, so I have chopped up a whole bunch more peppers here and put in my dehydrator. I'm going to dry those out tonight, let them dry overnight, and they'll go with these ones I've already got dried, and we'll grind those up. I've just got them in a container here, an extra container, until I get these dried, and then we'll grind them up and have some hot pepper sauce. Okay, well, I have been working on my little otter. I'm working on his body right now. I got about halfway through February on my Tempestry project. I figured if I could do a month's worth or 6 weeks worth every day or two, then that would get me done by the deadline. I think we have to have them done by the middle of September, end of September. It's basically going to be the size of a sheet of notebook paper by the time that it's done. Been visiting with a friend online. It's coming in for a conference and talking about fitting into community, and that's something I've struggled with off and on over time, whether it's my spiritual community or any community or whatever. I'm very grateful for the barn because I feel like that's my family. But I try to, you know, I've always had a hard time fitting in, I guess because I'm an only child and I always say I grew up around old people. I guess my parents were older when they had me, and I lived with my grandparents a lot too. So sometimes I feel like I struggle to fit in, but I'm very grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for this online community that I have found by doing this little podcast. You know, all of you who reach out to me and who go the extra mile for me to do me a kindness by sending me a gift or writing me a note or sending me a message. I'm very grateful for that. I want y'all to know that I really appreciate you being part of my community here. So, you know, I appreciate y'all always commenting and watching the videos, and it keeps me going. It keeps me excited and keeps me going, and I really am grateful to you guys for that. So I've got my pumpkin put in the freezer. My peppers are drying. I've made some supper and just been kind of working here this evening, and I just figure I'll sign off here pretty quickly. I've got a haircut appointment early in the morning, and then I'm going to finish up the salsa. I'm going to go pick some figs. I've got a friend whose mother-in-law has an abundance of figs, so I'm going to go pick some figs in the morning, and I'll probably work those up tomorrow as well. And yeah, pretty much that's going to be the gist of my day. I need to go get my nails done. But anyway, I hope y'all are all doing good. I appreciate all the feedback on the videos, and sure do thank you for watching, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.